And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning.
You
never know, because you never know when these people are watching this video.
That's right.
So that's the beauty of YouTube.
That's why we need to say...
You could be watching it at, again, I think I've said this before, but you could be watching it at 7 o'clock in the morning in your underwear. You could be naked, for all we know, which is a little creepy. Please don't do that.
If Chris were not such a pervert, you go there all the time. You just keep thinking about people in their underwear, and I don't appreciate that.
It's what they do.
But my point is, or my point, based on your point...
I didn't know you were making a point.
No, you said we can't say good morning, good afternoon, so I think we need to say...
Good morrow?
No, we need to say, good day. It's a little tip of the hat to Paul Harvey, ladies and gentlemen. Recently passed away. Paul Harvey. Do you even know who that is?
Yes, I know who that is.
Okay. Rest in peace, Paul.
Okay, Smackdown. We said we weren't going to ramble. We're not going to ramble.
500th episode.
Smackdown review, 500th episode.
Rambled for less than 1 minute. I think that's good.
That's good. We're getting
okay.
better.
We missed the opening few moments of the show, but everything I saw made it really not a very special episode, as special episodes go, right? Except for the presence of a few Raw superstars.
Yes. So the first match of the evening...
Triple H versus Vladimir Kozlov.
Triple H versus Kozlov.
Which makes me wonder...
Makes you wonder what?
Were we ever... I was never made... I'll speak in for them. I never really cared about Vladimir Kozlov. So now that he's apparently on the losing side of his career... Does it really make that much difference?
I don't think it does.
Okay, do your thing.
Did you care for a wild Samoan?
Nah. Uh-oh.
They're ordering wild Samoans.
I got high G Peter my idea.
I got my new...
Oh, no. Samoas, ladies and gentlemen. The wonderful Girl Scout cookie.
Wonderful cookies. Truly wonderful.
Second only to the Thin Mint.
No, I'm sorry.
Sorry. No,
we can do a 10-minute video about Girl Scout cookies if you want to.
That's right. But we won't, because we have to stay on topic.
That's right. Let's go. Okay. Next match.
MVP versus Shelton Benjamin raises the question for me. May I ask the question, or do you want to ask it?
You can ask the question.
Okay, the question is, did Shelton drop the title, like some have said in one of our things? Did Shelton drop the title so that he would be in a better place to win Money in the Bank? I say I hope not, because I would much rather see an MVP win over Shelton Benjamin.
I hope to God it's not Shelton Benjamin that wins it. Shelton Benjamin is a very good wrestler. He's good in the ring. He's got the personality of a wet noodle. Do people say wet noodle anymore?
You say you get hit with a wet noodle.
You get hit with a wet noodle. That's it.
No, you would
get the personality of a... What do you have the personality of?
Of a throw cushion.
Throw cushion, that's it.
Someone said that to me once. Not about me, of course. No. But stayed with me. Yeah, so I'll tell you what Shelton Benjamin does. Simon Cowell on American Idol. Not that I watch that crap. I don't watch it.
Absolutely not.
He has used the phrase... He ticks all the boxes when he's talking about somebody who seemingly has everything but is still missing something. That's what Benjamin has in my book. I think we could find a whole list of superstars who tick all the boxes but who still are missing something. To me, that's Benjamin. So I think it's a step down for MVP to be the U.S. champion. I think he was moving up the proverbial ladder.
Yeah,
like he's going to be moving.
The whole point of that whole losing streak thing, and him winning now and becoming a face, I think was, for him to move up, for him to move into the main event. Why would you give him the U.S. title if you intend to move him up the ladder?
I don't know. Next match. Moving right along. I guess
he's going. Flowing here. Flowing. So
HBK versus Kane. Is that right? Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
So anyway, MVP won the championship, but we don't care because...
Who really cares?
We're upset because that he won. HBK versus Kane.
Who really cares?
So here's my thing, though. This is the only thing that came to mind during this match. It really didn't excite me. It was all of the spitting that Shawn Michaels did.
He lost a lot of teeth.
if Jerry Lawler had been calling this match, he would have gone, was that a tooth? And so...
No, Jerry! Nothing many teeth in the human mouth.
Joey Styles says sternum, and we're doing all these counts. JR says annals. Vintage is Michael Cole.
No.
And then Jerry Lawler says, is that a tooth? So that's...
No, Michael Cole says, greatest pure striker
in the history of the
WWE.
But when he's talking about other people, he says...
But he hasn't had a chance to say that in a long time, has he?
No, which is why they need to move Undertaker over. Exactly. Moving on! Jeff versus Brian Kendrick. So what do you think? Jeff came out all... He was very scary looking.
He was scary, man. Got that face paint on me. Looking all scary, man.
I think Jeff...
We're all black, man.
And I like Brian Kendrick. Nothing against you, Mr. The... But I think this is a step down for Jeff Hardy.
Where was Matt Hardy, by the way? What's that all about? Why is he not on the show? We haven't seen him in a week.
How do you build a feud with one person missing?
One person missing. I'm sorry, WWE.
How do you make a champion if he's not there?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
They're really not doing a very good job with this feud.
This would be a very good feud if they were to build it properly, but they don't seem to be doing that. But we still have 2 weeks.
No, you probably got, I'm sure it's Triple H in the back or stage saying,
oh,
hey,
don't blame everything on
I like the spotlight. That's Vince, I'm sorry. Oh, wrong, scratchy-throated big man.
Oh, yeah, but the one thing about this Jeff Kendrick match that we both noticed was Jeff seemed to not really know who his opponent was. He went after Big Zeke.
He was going after Zeke most of the match,
and then he pulls out the chair and he starts beating Brian. He was beating the chair with Brian Kendrick. I'm going to show you chair, man. You helped my brother, didn't you, man?
You hit me in the head, man.
So then he finally got it figured out.
Because of you, man.
He swan time.
That's right.
That's right. He knew it. Okay, moving on. Undertaker versus JBL. What do you think?
Really completely unnecessary. And first of all, I think giving the IC title to JBL, complete waste of time. I know he's considering retirement, but come on, honestly, did you have to give him this belt? And having him possibly face Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania, my God, that makes no sense. Rey Mysterio, as much as I dislike him, deserves better than that. Scott.
I would disagree, only to say that I think they are... No. I think they're about... I think they're about level even to me in my likability terms. I don't like JBL, obviously, but I think that he does something, and I think he brings something. He's a great entity. We've got about 2 minutes, 20 seconds. I think I like him as an element, as a story element.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
Ray
is in-ring ability.
Right, but then
not very exciting to watch.
Right.
Just kind of like a gorilla.
So I'm thinking, a very fat gorilla, a female gorilla.
An overweight, pregnant female gorilla.
I'm thinking, though, that if this match actually takes place, that there's going to be some shocker, that they're going to show up for the match, then something's going to happen. Something akin to the Kane Chavo thing last week. I was thinking... Wait, Dreamer? Wait, what? Tommy?
What?
Speaking of Tommy Dreamer, I didn't mention this in my ECW review. Where's Tommy Dreamer? Chris, by the way, thinks there needs to be an ECW title match at WrestleMania.
I do.
And initially I said, no. And
then I said, no, if you want to keep that belt relevant and important, you need to have a match at WrestleMania.
That's what changed my mind.
Thank you.
Okay,
so we got about a minute left, and there's only one thing left to talk about, and it's disturbing. It made me want to vomit. I really don't even want to talk about it again, but I'll go ahead and hand it over to Scott. I'll let him do it.
Okay, so Vicky and Big Show are apparently well, how do we say this? Is there a gentlemanly way to say it?
They're doing the
no
horizontal mambo.
No, that's not
classy.
That's classy, but not quite as classy as bumping uglies.
Bumping uglies. And speaking of uglies, oh my God,
it's horrible.
I almost went blind. I think everyone should know what we're talking about.
Yeah, they're okay.
Oh God.
Big Show is carrying the.
We need to keep this short.
Vicky.
We're almost out of time.
We can go to 11:40 because we can do 11 minutes without getting in trouble. Because we're not partners yet. Did you look into that while you were sick?
Most certainly did not. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Let's go.
So he's carrying Vicky, which is kind of like, anyway, Bigfoot carrying Bigfoot, really. Anyway, so Edge...
Bigfoot carrying a Yeti.
Edge goes to the knee of Big Show, and Big Show...
And Vicky goes flying, and for
a
moment, we see
a little crack.
There's some crack.
Although I'm glad there was not a thong sticking out of that crack, as I think about that. That actually... That was the saving grace. And then Big Show goes to pick Vicky up, and hanging out from under her shirt is...
It's like a little child.
And I'm saying, and I know that I have my own weight issues, and so I really shouldn't judge, but for the love of God, you know. So 1-800-94-JENNY, please! Please!
So that's it, everyone. We gotta go. We're running out of time.
Yes, we got some more stuff in store, so let's...
we'll be back.
You're right.
Peace, everyone.